Are you going to say anything to start off this podcast?
Are you waiting on me to do
I don't know. I'm
something?
waiting for you to
This
say
is your
something.
thing.
Welcome to the Colton cast, everybody. I'm your host,
Hello, everybody.
Cast.
He's your host, White Boy number 1. I'm your host, White Boy number 2.
Joe
In the
Biden.
coming days, we should have White Boy number 3 and number 4 on here.
Who's White Boy number 4?
White Boy 4 could probably be like Anfer or somebody.
Anyway, welcome to the Joe
Anfer
Biden
wouldn't want to do a podcast. Yeah, today we're going to be talking about all the big political news that's happening in the world right now. First off,
that's what Joe Rogan does,
Finland's
right?
Finland's CEO, not CEO. What would it be, like Prime Minister?
I
Had sex with a Big
know.
Mac. All this to
What?
say, Finland's CEO had sex with a Big Mac. Not how many people know this.
Okay, one time
JD Vance had sex
two.
with a couch. Finland's Prime Minister had sex with a Big Mac.
Okay,
It's all coming full circle.
1 times 1 equals 2.
That's just not right. Is that what we're gonna be doing on this podcast? We're just gonna be. We come up with like a list of questions that are just so dumb, but we have to defend them like our lives depend on it.
Okay, I want you to write a question, ask me, and I'm going to defend it with my life.
All right. Mountain Dew sucks.
Okay, now listen here. Mountain Dew is the best drink you've ever drank. Let me tell you
No,
why.
you're supposed to be on the Mountain Dew sucks camp. I'm supposed to be on the Mountain Dew is
what?
good
I
camp.
should be on the. No,
yeah,
I'm
that's how this works.
Mountain Dew is my favorite drink. Why would I say it sucks?
Well, your mom's my favorite person, but she also sucks, but not in the same way that Mountain Dew sucks. All this to say, your mother is sucky on my dingling.
All this to say. I'm sorry. All this to say.
I don't know why I said like Theodore Roosevelt.
I want you to do a presidential speech to the American people.
All right.
Just as good as Joe Biden.
That was actually like a recorded Joe Biden speech. How many people know
that? Was a scrap Joe Biden line. What they didn't put
that
in
was
the game.
One of the that was like a pre-recorded thing that they had to.
No, that's what they didn't put in. They scrapped it. They didn't put it in the game. They scrapped it.
It's lost media.
Lost media.
This Joe Biden speech is lost media, and then it ends up on like Internet Archive or something.
It's like an Animal Crossing character speaking. Like it's about like.
When you walk up to Joe Biden, that's what he actually sounds like. They have to put like a translator on him.
No, like a text bubble pops up in front of him that tells you what he's saying.
He has like certain dialogue options that you can't stray off from.
You're right. It's either like "Hi, how are you?" or "Leave."
I feel like it would be like surprisingly easy to put like Joe Biden's conscience into like a Mass Effect 3 NPC. Can we do that? Is that like possible?
Put him in like a Mighty Number 9 NPC?
I don't know what that means, but yes.
Can we put his soul in a Mighty Number 9?
Get him in Starfield or whatever. Get him in League of Legends. That's not it. Skyrim. Get him in the new Skyrim game. That's not what it's called. But get him in
League of Legends Season 2 have Joe Biden in it?
That would be. Oh wait, yeah, Arcane is League of Legends.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not watching that ever.
Oh, what? Dude, Arcane's awesome.
The mark of a terror. Listen, it's like a pros and cons list. Like, amazing piece of work, but is League of Legends derived.
You mean a deal breaker?
Yeah, the deal breaker is League of Legends.
Yeah, also, apparently the creator said there's going to be a sex scene in Season 2. Like,
let's go!
Like a year, or it's like 2 years ago, he's like, oh yeah, there's going to be a sex scene.
They wanted that. They made sure of that.
Now here's the question: is it going to be incest or not? Is it going to be incest or not?
I don't know why it would be.
Listen,
but
the show goofy. Listen, if Game of Thrones can have incest, why can't League of Legends? Let's talk about that.
No, that is very fair. Welcome to Good Mythical Morning. That should be the title. Why is incest cool? And then like question mark. Can that be the title of this podcast? Actually, do not do that. That is so terrible.
I think we'd get like on some sort of watch list if we did that.
So,
Why are we on
anyways,
the FBI
welcome to
watch
the
list? Let's
podcast.
talk about that.
Oh, maybe it's because we said incest was kind of chill. We should not be allowed to have microphones.
No, we shouldn't.
Any white boy that wants to buy a
Talk to him
microphone
with
should
his
have to
love.
fill out like a registration, like you're buying a firearm.
All right, we got to see your background. Let's see what crimes you've committed.
Okay, Andrew Tate fan. Yep, denied.
What?
Oh,
Andrew Tate
three
porn?
white boys wanting to start a podcast? Denied.
Andrew Tate porn.
It has to be like a diverse. What? It has to be like a diverse cast of characters. They need to have like a pilot for their podcast to show
Pilot.
somebody like a pilot before it gets picked up by Best Buy and they allow them
Best
to buy like Shure SM57s or whatever.
Oh my lord! Yeah, welcome to the pilot episode of our podcast of
That's
season
so
1
real,
of our
though.
podcast.
Season 1.
We're going to
There's
have
gonna be 100 episodes per season. We're hoping to get to season 4 by 2025.
All right,
Somebody
I
do the
think-
math on that.
I think we should all lick Joe Biden's butthole like an ice cream cone.
I don't think we should do that.
It's
Is
like
this what this podcast is gonna be? It's just
chocolate-
gonna be
chocolate
like
chip.
extended, uninterrupted, just us talking. That is what usually
chocolate
podcasts are. Never mind, that was a dumb question.
Yeah, you idiot.
Do you think?
Oh yeah,
his-
we're gonna be
do
talking
you
for like an
think
hour
when his-
uninterrupted. Idiot! Like no, we're just gonna sit here in silence for 30 minutes.
There should be cuts.
I'm not cutting any of this out. There's nothing gonna be cut. This is raw.
We should script this.
We're not scripting.
Can we get
the
Can we get Joe Rogan? We should get Joe
Okay.
Rogan to like be the host.
welcome to the
We could
Colton
do that.
experience.
Welcome to the. I will be Robert F. Kennedy. And who will be Jamie?
I guess
Jamie, I need you to pull up. Jamie, I need you to pull up horsecock. That's
I'll
real,
be
I imagine.
Jamie. I'll be Jamie.
Why? Because you want to see horsecock?
Yeah.
So now this is just a Robert F. Kennedy podcast. I think that's illegal in like a couple states.
A couple of states. How would it be illegal in a couple of states?
Have you ever seen him talk?
No. I never watched
The
Joe
only
Rogan.
good. The only real exposure I have to him is that one Trump rally where he moans. But that's about it. That's the only. Apparently he lifts weights and he moans while he do it, and Trump on stage like moaned while pretending to lift weights. And I have that sound saved to my soundboard, which is on my Seagate hard drive.
I cannot wait
if
for
any
the
of you
middle of
liberals-
the podcast. It's going to hear Trump moaning.
You're just gonna hear.
Also, did you
Can
see
we
my
do that?
tweet? Okay, I made a tweet 12 hours ago. There's an English
Is it
dub.
sex with the? Yeah, is it the sex with the
Yeah.
credit cards?
No.
Okay.
That was recent. But okay. So there's an English dub of a new anime coming out, and apparently the sister is on top of the brother and making sexual jokes. And so I replied with season 5. Now, if you don't know,
What the shit do you watch?
this is an anime
Here's
clip.
all
by the
you
way.
need. You said that was like an amazing show.
Okay, what did you just say? I didn't hear you. I want to make sure you didn't say a sister's all you need.
Okay. I said you watch a Sister's All You Need.
Okay,
and
so you didn't say
it's
a
a good
sister's
show.
all you need.
Can that be in season 5?
Sister's all you need. We only do the sister animes. My
All the
sister
weird
got kidnapped.
incest animes.
My sister got kidnapped by a gargoyle, and now I have to have sex with her to save her.
You do watch a concerning amount of sister-related rom-coms.
Okay, listen, I've not. What the hell do you mean? I've not watched any sister-related rom-coms.
You watched a Sister's All You Need. I know because I saw it on your on the
Because
little
I got-
Discord like
no,
activity
okay,
tab.
okay.
You were like halfway through the episode before I said anything, and then you immediately stopped the episode.
Oh wait, no! A testament of the new sister devil.
immediately
Okay, wait,
switched to, like, a private
no,
tab.
No. That's a testament of the new sister devil. I remember that. I was dead asleep. I was like passed
Sure.
out.
You woke up in a cold sweat to look, and you turned to the TV.
No. Literally, my phone was on the floor, and I was in my bed. I woke up to everyone texting me like,
I've
"What are
seen
you
people describe like
watching?"
murder scenes with less horror in their voice.
No, literally,
I woke up in a cold sweat. I heard the murderer approaching my room.
But it wasn't as scary as that one time we got caught watching a Sister's All You Need. But
That
no.
would be terrible. I would actually rather be killed.
But
I
no,
think.
okay. So let me explain. So I went to bed that night. The night before.
Describe the scene for me.
The night before, me and Josh were in VR chat watching a Sister's New Testament Devil, whatever, or Testament of a New Devil Sister, and
Oh, so now you're gonna drag him down with you. I see.
And then the next, I woke up next day, doing whatever. I took a nap. I woke up and everyone texted me saying, "What the hell are you watching?" Josh or TGP, one of them, sent me a screenshot of me watching the show.
It was me. I say you a screenshot because I was thoroughly concerned about your well-being.
And I didn't know what was going on. I woke up, checked my Crunchyroll, and I watched half of it.
Only half? Or did you realize you were kind of like, uh-oh, I have to turn this off, and then you need like an alibi?
I think I literally woke up after that. I texted my dad saying, "I think I'm sleepwalking again."
Because you watched some weird incest.
While I was asleep.
Oh, dang it, Dad, I did it again. I opened up Pornhub on the stepsister category.
Oh my god, I forgot all about that.
You sure? Sure.
Okay,
and then, you tripped, fell, you landed on the remote, it accidentally selected a Sister's All You Need. You were paralyzed. That's when you got paralyzed, you couldn't move, you had to watch the entire season.
Okay, here's the thing. A Sister's All You Need, I saw a clip of it on TikTok, and said that it was a pretty funny clip. So I was like, okay, I'll watch that. It seems interesting. I need something new to watch. So I loaded it up on Crunchyroll. And
that's the only reason you wanted to watch it.
In the first 5 seconds, the sister's talking about her panties. And I'm like, never mind. No, he said she's 13 and talking about having sex with her. I'm like, okay, let's not.
I don't know what you expected from a show called A Sister Is All You Need. If I saw that, I think I would just close whatever video player I was on and I would just take a walk.
I did
have to reconnect with the world.
Walk.
Oh yeah, sure. Is that what they're calling it nowadays?
What?
Maybe you came out fatigued, but I can tell you it wasn't a walk. That was a masturbation joke for all the
jerking and walking.
He was jerking his nutsack. Hey, we don't kink shame around these parts.
I like everybody seeing because
if you want to watch,
makes me feel.
You have to blame everything else. Because you didn't want to watch A Sister's All You Need.
I
you were just like, uh-oh, I accidentally watched through it all. Whoopsie poopsie.
No, I actually did want to watch it at first. I was like, oh, it's pretty cool. I watched it. And I was traumatized. And then Josh made me watch it again on VR chat. And then that's when we came to My Sister's Fresh Off the Crotch Panties Taste So Good. So, it was a pretty unique experience.
What did you expect? I just have to ask, what did you expect from a show with that title? Did you truly believe, the title was it's just some fun sibling hijinks?
Yes. I didn't know there'd be any romantic interest between the sister. I didn't know the sister would be in love with her brother. I watched that last night.
Never mind, I don't know. I said that. I shouldn't have said that.
What
Mute that. Cut that out.
Jamie,
cut that out.
Jamie, cut that out. It's live.
It's airing. This entire thing is airing live on Fox News.
Yeah, we're actually live.
We're just talking about A Sister's All You Need.
They're telling us to get
We should do a video where we just sit through the entire first season of A Sister's All You Need.
There's only one.
That makes it sound like I want to watch it. I retract that statement. I don't want to watch it, but I feel like it would be a very funny video.
We should watch Nick Cheesy.
I don't know what that is, and I do not want to learn, in fact,
we watched an episode of the Nick Cheesy show, remember? It was animated, Timmy Turner.
Oh, yeah!
Nick Cheesy's awesome. I love Nick
Yeah, I
Cheesy.
remember. It was like a weird Nickelodeon fever dream.
Yeah.
Everyone at home, look up Nick Cheesy and just watch like one episode of it, and I promise
Yeah, okay. I looked up
psychedelics will never work on you again.
my sister, my writer. Okay, this is weird. I looked up
What did
Sisters All You Need I looked it up on
we
Crunchyroll.
should
It
go through like
has
all the weird incest rom-coms.
a testament of a new sister devil has sex in the first episode. Um,
Okay, we're done here.
my
That's the
one
new
hit,
tack.
my one hit kill
Tack's
sister.
ending. Put this is the new show.
And Nami, I'm now your sister. Sister princess.
This is a weird category, let me tell you.
Um,
Actually,
my-
fun fact: all these search results are based on arcade search history.
my
So,
love is like
fun
a
fact.
cocktail.
What did you? Okay, I thought. Sorry, the last little part of that last word didn't finish computing in my brain.
My roommate is a cat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Hensuki, I actually watched that.
And this is the list for Tax Season 5 for anybody wondering.
Yeah,
He's just going through
going
through his Apple Notes.
Apple Notes. Oh no!
Oh no!
If it's for
Oh,
my
yeah.
daughter,
Stop! Just stop.
I'd even defeat a demon
Take a walk.
lord.
Pause the podcast. Take a walk outside.
I didn't
Figure
say,
it out from there.
Didn't I say to make my abilities average in the next life? That's a full title. The full title is Didn't I say to make my abilities average in the next life?
What's that? That's not a title. That's a summary. What are you saying?
The eighth son? Are you kidding me? That's an actual
Ape
title.
son?
The eighth son. Are you kidding me?
I think a boardroom of like studio exec. Actually, no. Studio executives would not make that. That is like all these
Okay.
shows are like one person in their basement hand drawing all of these.
The
'Cause
titles.
there's no way there's more than like 3 people working on each.
The titles are even better. So one of them is called A Loner. Are you kidding me? No Magic. Are you kidding me? Presumed Dead. Are you kidding me?
This is like in the MCU. What is this?
The Eighth
is
Son.
awesome.
The final episode is called The Eighth Son. I guess that's not so bad. So they came around in the end.
All right, put that on Tax Season 6.
Six.
We got material for the we got material for a couple more seasons.
Oh yeah, we got tons of material. You know, we got Sisters All You Need.
Let's go.
Okay, what is it? Summoned to another world for a second time. It actually does not look
We should
that
watch.
bad.
Okay, find like
Okay.
a bunch of like weird public domain animes. I don't know if that's a thing, but like I want to watch incest. No, I'm going to retract that statement officially. I should have thought about the sense I was saying.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so you know how we
Before
just
I
had
said
eight?
it.
You know how we just had 8? I found 7. Seventh time loop. The seventh time loop. The villainess enjoys a carefree life married to her worst enemy. That is a mouthful.
Hey man, what's your favorite anime? They have to get out. They have to get out like a notepad just to
Let's get out
remember
the
it.
Bible.
It's the entire Bible in Mandarin Chinese.
Seventh
And you
time
just have
the
to read it
villainess
out.
enjoys a carefree life married to her worst enemy. So apparently it's an enemies to lover story, which actually I'm adding this to my watch list.
Jesus Christ.
They look too young, actually. Never mind.
That's the deal breaker there.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Wuss.
What
It's
is that?
legal
mean?
in
Oh my God,
Japan, I
Shimonita.
think, maybe.
Okay, so there's a show I watched.
Konosaba. That's the only one I know.
Konosuba. Yeah.
don't e-
Anyway,
That's it.
there's a show I watched.
Okay.
An anime that I
Screw me,
absolutely
then.
love. An anime I absolutely love. It's called Shimonita, a boring world where the concept of dirty jokes don't exist. I love this show.
That's too much. You're gonna need to like acronymize
Okay,
that
so
for me.
basically, they don't allow sex because sex is bad. So they ban sex
Mm-hmm.
in this world, and so they're trying to bring. They have like a support group.
Do they know how anything works?
No, no, they literally don't.
Oh, our population is dying out. I wonder what could be the fix for that. That is Japan. That actually is Japan.
But no, okay, so basically they have like a group of people who do know what sex is and they're trying to like bring it back to the world by like showing people porn
They're
and
like
stuff.
the sex state. What?
And like the daughter of like the person who like who the person who put the role in effect
Who is like
figures out what
the
horniness
sex
is and
guardian?
tries to have sex with the main character. Literally, she gets naked in one of the scenes. Like it shows everything. Like nothing up to interpretation.
This seems like the writer's barely disguised fetish.
Ping pong the animation.
That sounds vaguely racist. Like if you changed a letter or two there, I promise you that would get blacklisted so fast.
Persona 5 the
Ping
animation.
pong. There's a Persona 5 anime?
Yeah. We got.
I didn't realize the world of.
Okay, here we go. Here's Harem in the Labyrinth of Another World. Okay, that's shorter than I thought.
I don't want to know
She
what that's
has
about,
big
actually. Please
tits.
skip that one. Okay.
Holy crap.
I forget where I heard, but there was like some anime where a person gets turned into a dog, and like this person at their school like collects the dogs into like a dog harem.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That's not
That's
the
not
anime.
the name of it,
That's
but
not the anime, but I found Vote JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I was like, I don't know anything about JoJo. I don't think that's it.
Hey, you never know. Anime's
Somebody, what's
Prime
the
Division.
look up the dog harem anime, Jamie? The dog. I think it's dogs. It's some kind of animal.
My life as an. No, that's not it. I can't find it.
That might be it.
As Ms.
She happily
Beelzebub
goes
likes
on a
it.
new companion. What did you just say to me?
Okay, I'm done looking at a sister.
No, that's definitely not it.
Literally, I got all that from looking up a sisters.
Oh no, it is Inu Saki's dog. I think that is it. That is the harem anime.
Azuki-chan wants to hang out. For
It
you.
has a 4.4 on IMDb.
Okay, for you.
It's on Prime Video. Oh, I'm watching this.
The detective is already dead. That actually sounds really cool. I'm actually adding that to my watch list.
The only thing I know is the only animes I know are Death Note.
That's
and
it. That's it.
That's it.
Death Note.
That's it. It's the only one I know.
Also, for you Fracture lovers out there listening, Azuki-chan wants to hang out is very important for season 2. It is a main plot point.
There's a two-part video for that one. Because Arcade goes so in depth on her boobs.
Not at all.
That it just like if it was just one episode, it'd be like 15 minutes. You could fill a movie theater.
I did that with Cowboy Bebop.
That is true. When is the Cowboy Bebop video?
It's already out.
Is it?
Yeah, we're on Evangelion on the Anime Car season 4.
With the one with the script. No. I'm thinking of My Thoughts on.
Yeah, no, I'm only on Chainsaw Man. I'm only like 2 episodes in.
Okay.
So I'm a spider. So what?
I've seen interesting spider videos on the internet.
Nah, I don't want to see those.
I'm not saying we're watching them. I'm just saying, like, blanket statement. I have seen videos.
Masamune's Revenge is so good. Everyone watch Masamune's Revenge. It's so good.
Everybody watching, watch Oppenheimer instead.
It's funny because I watched that anime like as background noise and I got addicted to it. My new boss is goofy.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say my new boss is gay.
That's my favorite anime.
I'd watch that in a heartbeat.
Oh my god, Ghost
Actually,
Stories is on here. Holy Ghost Stories is on here.
Yeah, Ghost Stories is on Prime.
No,
I don't know what it is, but I know it's
Crunchyroll.
awesome.
No, okay, so like I think the story is they didn't like get a specific like rule for the dub, so they just kind of made up their own crap, and like it's crazy. It's like Return of the Black Man's
I've seen a
chasing
couple of
you.
clips. I've seen a couple clips. It sounds awesome. I want to watch it.
We should watch that for a Colton Friends video. Space Dandy.
The black man is that like with the deer and everything?
No, that's not the deer one. That's like Cowboy Bebop 2, I think.
Mm. Sorry, I almost died.
I could tell. Okay, I'm gonna go
Me when.
newly added animes and see where I get.
Oh god, is this what the entire podcast is gonna be about? Just Colton like looks through
Okay, I
Crunchyroll.
already have. What is that? Making too many losing hero. I thought it said hormones. Never mind. That's not funny.
Yeah, man, I 100% agree.
I thought it said too many losing hormones. I was about to laugh, but no, it's not. It's not. Not funny. Days with my stepsister. All right, we found him.
Yeah, no, let's not watch that.
Um.
Anything that has like sister, mother, dad, brother, let's just wipe that off the chopping block. Just
Tower of
immediately get
God.
blacklisted. That's that's not at all. That's so far, a different theme from what I was talking about.
Okay. I saw there's one called Wonderful Precure. I thought it was Wonderful Precum. I was about to say.
Okay.
Also,
Let's watch that.
I found my dear friend Nakatown or whatever.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be careful.
Tobo-chan as a girl sucks absolute donkey nuts. So basically, there's this girl who likes this guy, but she looks like a guy, so the guy thinks she's a guy, even though he knows she's not. So they never date because, yeah,
Who comes up with that?
I don't know.
Like
It's stupid. I
what
hate
stage
it.
of amphetamine abuse do you need to be on?
I never finished it. I got like 7 episodes. I got 7 episodes in and stopped watching.
You got 7 episodes in before you were like, nah, this ain't doing it for me.
Yeah. Also,
It took you that long.
There's just
It
one
should be
anime.
like 4 max.
This is one anime I really love, but you're gonna laugh when I tell you the name. It's
I am
called
so keen on hearing it.
More Than a Married Couple, but Not Lovers.
Okay.
I
don't want to know anymore.
It's a really good anime. It's really cute. I love it. It's so kawaii.
Up there with Neon Genesis Evangelion.
No.
Up there. No. What's the bar here? Is it like
It's
Neon?
like-
What?
It's on like it's below Love Is War.
What's like the midpoint? Is Azuki-chan the midpoint?
No, that's the low point. That's the lowest you can go. As
Oh, okay. I see. The quintessential
The quintessential quintuplets.
That's how you say it.
Girlfriend
like the high
got a
point.
second season. Oh my god.
Just going through anime news.
Our dating story, the experience.
You
Hold on. Our dating story, the experienced you and the inexperienced me. What does that mean?
That sounds like virginity.
It is.
All these animes are just for lonely dudes who stack no bread and have no hose. Straight up. That's who everybody who appeals to all those animes.
Well, good thing
Arcade?
I stack hose.
You do not stack hose.
Oh.
You stack cheeseburger. I'm sorry, that was so mean. That was so mean.
Yeah, I get like 5 McDonald's Big Macs and just like kind of put them all together.
You probably would do that. You probably like would unhinge your jaw like a snake. Do you think? We should do that as like a challenge. Get like a bunch of McDonald's cheeseburgers.
My dad had a heart attack. My dad had a heart attack.
Make like a double. Make like a 4x4 from In-N-Out, but with McDonald's cheeseburgers.
If the apocalypse ever happens, we just get a bunch of Big Macs and put up the windows with them.
Yeah, we find a cardiologist. we make sure our hearts are okay, then we buy 20 Big Macs and eat them all as fast as we can.
That's a horrible idea. Let's
You have
do
to get a
it.
cardio. You have to make sure to get the cardiologist to sign off on it, like a waiver. You have to go. You have to get your yearly physical just for that.
That's crazy.
Like we have to schedule them on the same day so that we're both good. And then and, and then we do like a mukbang.
Mukbang.
That'd actually be kind of fire though.
We should get Nikado avocado. Or actually, if we had Nikado avocado,
Get like a
in
Nikocado avocado
bunker-
size meal.
No, if we get
One of everything.
If we had Nikado avocado in a bunker where we also board up the place with cheeseburgers from McDonald's, it wouldn't last long. Domestic girlfriend, by the way. That's another one I found. I love domestic girlfriend.
As opposed to intercontinental girlfriend.
Okay,
Or
so
like-
let me tell you the story of domestic girlfriend. You're gonna like cry. Okay.
Okay.
So in the first episode, this guy has sex with this girl that he just met. He met randomly. They just go at it because like they're curious. He also has a crush on his
Hang on,
teacher.
I have to download Clash of Clans for this joke. Give me like 5 seconds.
Also, sorry, I forgot what was that. He's in love with his teacher.
Okay, so boy has sex with woman.
And he's in love with his teacher. A few days later, the girl he has sex with becomes his stepsister. Because his dad married their mom. And the teacher that he has a crush on also becomes his sister. And so he tries to have sex with the teacher, who's his now sister. And they do it. But then she gets caught and arrested and stuff. And has to move far away. And then at the end of the show, instead of him learning his lesson, he goes to have sex with his other sister.
What in the donkey shit did you just say to me?
And fun little fact, the theme song for Domestic Girlfriend is what I sent the Shard for, like, this is what I want Let the Sunrise sound like.
Next episode of Colton Cast, we'll be going through our Pornhub history. So, place your bets on place your bets on who you think has what fetish. Spoiler alert. You have a big hint in this episode. You know, I don't even think Batman could get that out of me. Like, the fact that I watched that and enjoyed that would go with me to the grave. Do you understand me?
Citrus.
Oh yeah, I love Breaking Bad. It's a show about like this guy, and he like has to do a bunch of illegal stuff for his family. Yeah, it's such a good show. What do you watch? Oh yeah, this guy has sex with his teacher and his sisters,
No, the teacher is his sister.
and the teacher goes to jail because I assume. Wait, hang on. The teacher. How old is the person the dad is marrying? 'Cause, like, to be a teacher, you have to be like at least 18.
His dad's very old. And so is the girl he marries.
Oh. Okay. So for her getting arrested, we can assume that the main character is underage, correct?
No, the reason she was arrested because they got caught in the school field trip, banging. They got caught banging.
What? Okay.
Not only are they student and teacher, they're also brother and sister.
So okay. Let's zoom out. This is embarrassing. Like,
this is not
like I said, Batman could not get this out of me.
This is not seeing light of day.
You could like, the choppers could like come down to my house, break open my window. The CIA could take me in their helicopter. They'd be like, we're gonna take you to a black site in like Israel. You're never coming back unless you tell us that you love Domestic Sister. I would not crack. They could like peel off my fingernails. Sorry, Domestic Girlfriend. They could like peel off my fingers. They could beat me. They could beat me within an inch of my life. It would never leave my mouth. I promise you that.
Okay, so Don't Hurt Me, My Healer's another one I found.
Why can't you like Batman or something?
Why can't you be normal?
Why does it have what? Like Superman, Spider-Man? No, domestic girlfriend. His teacher is a sister, and he bangs multiple of his sisters.
There's only 2 sisters, but yeah.
He watches. Okay, here's if I would watch the show with my mother, that's when I would talk about it openly online.
Hold on.
Would you watch Domestic Girlfriend with your father right beside you? He's like, "Oh, I wanna see what you're watching. I want you to put me onto a good show." "Oh, I got the perfect one, Dad."
I'm trying to find the window
Father.
shot.
Glass breakers be like. I don't know why I said that. Glass breakers. Can we title this video
Domestic girlfriend.
Domestic Girlfriend? Yes.
Just
Intercontinental Ballistic Girlfriend.
Okay. So here, I'm gonna send you a screenshot.
I don't.
Okay, so
from what? I have to ask.
This
Is this from
before,
Domestic Girlfriend?
Yeah, this is before they have sex. So that's his sister and teacher, and that's the guy.
Okay.
And
he's like 25.
Probably.
At least
I don't know the ages.
So, wait, why does he have a teacher if he's like 20, 30?
I guess he failed kindergarten a lot. I don't know.
Okay.
But that explains why did he have sex
just like
with
me
the
for
other
real,
girl?
for real.
Probably what?
Wait a minute. Hang on. Okay. So he's still in like 10th grade. He has like a 0.2 GPA. No hose, no life, no paper.
But hey, after his hose, I mean, he banged both 2 people. But
they
were both his sister.
I don't know if that's the kind of hose I'd be bragging about.
I wouldn't be bragging about those at all.
I banged my sister.
Hold on, I just saw something. It said like all love, no play or something. Hold on, it looked funny. Come on.
Oh, it looked funny.
I'm trying to find it.
Did Domestic Girlfriend look funny? I'm sorry, I'm still on that.
Love all play.
You
okay,
can't not tell me about that.
Basketball.
What was he? Basketball?
Freak angels? Okay, so imagine if angels were freaky.
Yes, okay, I 100% know what that show is about. I am so bored with it.
Freak angels is crazy.
Freaky angels.
No, not
that
freaky angels, just freak angels.
Oh, sorry, freak angels. God called upon his angels. You will eat ass and suck toes. And then they made an anime about that. I hope that's the premise.
I do too, honestly.
God called on to all the angels. Get freaky.
Get freaky with it. I went
and then they
back
got
home
freaky
and I
on
freaked it.
I went to heaven and I freaked it.
Okay, I think
is there like a Mrs. Claus but for God?
I don't know.
Oh man. You don't have a hoe. God has no hose, no paper.
He doesn't need them, man. He's God.
He has all the paper, all the hose. He can get whoever he wants. And that's real.
Prison school live action.
What'd you just say to me? Anything involving like children or like family stuff. Let's just put that off the table, all right? We have sport animes and Naruto.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have like if we take off like sister family stuff, then we might have Naruto.
Attack on Titan.
No,
man.
You don't
we
remember
should watch Attack on Titan.
The incest
Why do you
episode?
Not? That's not a thing.
That's my brothers conflict. Brothers conflict. Oh my god. Oh, found another
I don't
one.
want to know about that.
Full
When someone
Metal,
walks up to you, like when you go
Full
to an
Metal
anime
Panic.
convention and they're like, "Oh yeah, I love like Attack on Titan. I love it so much. The action is so cool. What's your favorite anime?" Would you look at them directly in the eyes and
Oh,
go, "Domestic Girlfriend"?
no, I looked at
Oh
the.
man, I haven't heard about that one. What's that about? Oh, let me tell you something.
I got a story for you. No,
I think if you told them, you would go to jail.
no, I'd look him
You'd get
dead in the eyes.
escorted out.
I'd look him dead in the eyes, and then like the most serious, like monotone voice I could ever muster, I would say, Azuki-chan wants to hang out.
If I was at a convention and somebody told me that was their favorite anime, I think I'd punch them in the face
You should.
like a mean left hook. Because they were expecting the right, but I give them the left, so they're less, you know,
I don't know, but go on, Queen Slay.
it's less prepared for it. You know, they expect the right because everybody's
How are we
right-handed, but
at
they don't
40 minutes
expect
right
the
now?
left.
How are we at 40 minutes?
Good. This torment of a sister's all you need can end.
Until next time.
Until next time on Colton Cast, and then you have like a thing where it like shows the next episode, but like the best parts from it.
And so they don't have to watch the next episode. Save them the pain and torment.
It tells you not to watch. This is the only episode.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Thanks for tuning in,
I
everybody.
wanna say,
We'll see you never.
Okay. There's an anime I watched. It's called Classroom of the Elite. I watched season 1 before season 3 came out. I liked season 1 a lot. But then season 2, like, the main character becomes, like, this god or whatever, and he's, like, this powerful guy. And, like, we went from, like, this classroom, or this university where you just live in it, to this guy who's, like, God. And, like, I don't like it.
It
How do
sounds
you-
like Invincible, but worse.
I never watched Invincible.
That's something you should watch. You don't. Yeah, you watch Domestic Girlfriend. You don't watch Invincible. You don't
I
watch
watched-
Attack on Titan. You don't watch Naruto.
I
You don't watch
watched-
the good ones.
I watched Hazbin Hotel.
That's not that. I also watched Friends. Doesn't mean it's in the camp.
What are you talking about,
What's
man?
your favorite anime? Oh yeah, Corey in the house. What are you
Corey
saying?
Mouse, dude.
I like the Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Yeah.
I watched Hazbin Hotel. It's like saying, oh yeah, I watched the good ones. I watched Family Guy.
I watched exactly.
What's your favorite anime? Oh yeah, Family Guy.
Oh
I
my
watch
god.
I watch American Dad.
Okay, so there's this Chainsaw Man power figure that's like her in a bunny suit. $300. I'm not
I feel like
kidding.
that's appealing to a different market than you are.
Yeah.
So I feel like
another
for
power
the-
figure that's like $20 though. So like pick your poison.
and you can remove its clothes, so it's infinitely better.
No, it's just her dancing. I have a power figure. Okay, I bought this Kaguya figure from Love is War at the anime convention I went to a few months ago. And I didn't know this.
I bought the signed season 1 DVD of Domestic Girlfriend.
I didn't know this, but when I opened
I
it
bought
up,
the manga.
okay, no, I opened it up. I opened up the figurine, and her legs came separate, and she has panties on, and you can see them. You can see under her skirt. This is a 17-year-old, by the way. When I turn 18, I can't own this anymore.
Do you know what you? Okay, you just described a in detail. I would like to ask sister sex. So I feel like nothing is really off the table. Like if we're being real here.
Okay, but after I turn 18, I can't own this anymore. I have to get rid of it.
Yeah, it's like a timer. I mean, you could own it. You just have to hide it under like a
if the
floorboard.
police found it, it'd be over for me.
Like Michael's mask in the Halloween reboot. You have to hide it under the floorboards until you come back like 30 years later.
Which reboot are we talking about?
There's only the first one. The one
Okay.
from 2009.
Okay. Good boy.
Good boy. Don't ever.
You got my pizza.
First off, the reboot not as good as the original.
Okay.
That's that.
Oh, okay, that's where it
That's a
ends.
good boy. Why'd you say good boy? Wait, I'm still caught up on that.
What are you talking about, man? I didn't say anything.
Do you like the reboot?
No.
Have you ever even watched it? You don't even know what I'm talking about.
No.
Oh, liberal hell.
I have only watched one Halloween movie, and it was 2019's.
Wait, what? Wait, hang on. Repeat that in my good ear?
It was 2019's.
You only... No, you live tweeted the ends to me. You live tweeted Halloween Ends. You saw Halloween Ends.
Oh, yeah, I did see that one, too.
Or
I
Halloween
forgot.
Kills.
My bad. I forgot about
But
that.
did you see Halloween Kills?
That was the last one, right?
No, Halloween Kills was the second one in that new trilogy.
Well, I know. I only seen, like, the first in the new trilogy and the last one.
So you didn't know what was going on in Ends at all.
Not at all. I just know that
You didn't
he
even
put in a
know.
wood chipper.
You never even. Okay. Oh my god. We have to. Okay. We're gonna have to sit down after this. We're gonna have to watch a couple movies.
By the way that he died was disappointing. Like, that's how you kill him? He's in a wood chipper? Really? After
That
all
was
these
like
years?
the coolest way they could have killed him. Cause like they like chopped his head off. Cause then it wasn't him. They blew him up. Him getting ground down in a wood chipper. That was kind of a W.
I think they could have done it cooler, though.
Well, yeah, they could have done it cooler, but they can't. That Haddonfield doesn't have nukes. I don't know what you want from him.
You sure?
They detonate a nuclear bomb just to
Yeah,
kill
exactly.
this like 75-year-old killer.
Exactly, man.
That's what they should have done.
That's what
They could
I'm
have ended it off from the first
saying.
movie there. Oh, there's some random insane serial killer on the loose. Just nuke it.
Exactly.
Just
That's what I'm saying.
President Clinton, a second Michael Myers, has hit the Haddonfield.
A second Myers.
Michael Myers.
Michael Myers.
I can't believe you never even...
Do you think there's gonna be a new Halloween trilogy, or like a new Halloween?
I mean, I think they said they're working on new ones.
Okay, yeah, okay. So what's the point
So
of
evidently-
Halloween ends if it doesn't fudging end?
They killed him like 4 times during the
Yeah, but,
entire
okay, no,
series.
here's
They
the
kill him
thing.
at the end of every movie.
Yeah, but they always like stopped him from dying. Like, they went back and like put out the fire every time. They'd always
No,
survive.
they didn't. The 4th one from getting gunned down by the entire like tri-state area. Then he came back.
Dr.
And he crawled out of the. It was like Dr. Doofenshmirtz. He crawled out of the well and he flowed down a river
The tri-state
until he got to some very
area.
nice man who healed him back to life, and then he killed him immediately as soon as he woke up. He dies in every single one. Except one. The first one, I think. That's the only one where he doesn't, like, explicitly die.
Man.
I can't believe you've only watched the reboot and the last one.
Yeah.
That is insane. That is
Remember,
psychopath behavior.
after the movie, we went and got some pizza.
You didn't think to figure, hey, who's that?
Listen, all I know is that there's like a second Michael Myers in that.
A second Michael Myers. That is it. 2020. President Biden, a second Michael Myers. Or no, actually, I think it would be Trump. Mr. President Trump, a second Michael Myers has hit that random town in Illinois.
Biden was
No, he got elected at the end of. He got elected in like January. It's like, okay, so they got a new president between movies.
It's crazy.
Between kills and ends, they got a whole new president. So you would call on Biden to
Call
kill.
on Biden, like summon him, like a.
This job's too big. We got to get Jill Biden on the line.
You just summon him like a Pokemon, like get him out of his Pokeball.
What do you think? What do you think Jill Biden's response to the Haddonfield murders would be like?
Joe Biden, I choose
My deepest
you.
condolences.
Kill him. Murder him.
You can't do that. That's so mean. That's like throwing your grandpa to a. It's like a lion cage. That's so mean.
Oh, it's hilarious.
I can't believe you would do. you would do that.
Oh my god.
Anyways, what time are we at?
Oh, we're at 15 minutes. Let's end it off here.
All right.
We talked about A Sister's All You Need, Michael Myers,
A domestic girlfriend. That was the really
Domestic
big
Girlfriend. Yeah, that's the episode title right there.
one. All right. Thanks for listening to this. I guess we're putting this on Spotify, Apple Music, Apple CarPlay,
I
Android
am putting it
Auto.
on Spotify. That is an actual thing I'm doing.
I will put it on YouTube too. I won't put it. You'll put it on YouTube. What am I saying?
Dumb.
Rude. All right. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We
Bye,
love you. Watch
Pookies.
Halloween. Watch
Don't
the entire
watch
movie
Halloween.
series,
Don't.
except everything after 2.
I
Actually,
hope
no,
y'all enjoy.
except
We'll see you
everything
guys
after 3.
We'll see you guys in the Colton cast. TGP, I need last words before you get dead.
Watch Domestic Girlfriend.
Yeah, do that. Get
And
traumatized.
and then turn yourself in to the police.
That too. Do that as
Bye.
well.
Bye,
I know
everybody,
you're
love
watching.
you.
Okay, here's the funny thing. There could be like a murderer watching this right now, and we
There's like
tell
a serial killer.
like we say, turn yourself into the police. Next day, we're going to see like Florida killer turn himself into the police after watching podcast.
Zodiac killer. After like what 40 years,
Finally
turns himself
found.
in.
Listen, Mr. Zodiac killer. It's not
After
cool
he
to
listens
kill
to
people.
Colton Cast.
It's not
Like,
cool
if
to
we
kill
get visited
people.
by the FBI, I will be very mad at you.
Why would we be
Such a-
visited by the FBI?
Because they're gonna be like, all right, apparently the Zodiac killer turned himself after he listened to you two talk. What did you why? What happened?
You really like Domestic Girlfriend, sir.
Yeah, we'd have to describe domestic girlfriend to like federal agent.
So basically,
I think at that point I would just become an outlaw. I would just live in
we
like
get shot on
I
site.
I would live in like the middle of the Mojave.
We get shot on site. Anyway, the new norm. See you guys later. Bye.
Bye, love you.